Hi, Maria here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do the My Black is Beautiful tag, and I was tagged by the lovely Neesha from Spicy Looks. So thank you, Neesha, for tagging me. This tag originated with Perfume Lover 80 and AI the Great. So they're the ones that originated the tag. So I thought I would go ahead and do it because if I've been tagged, I'm gonna play. I put these in order from my least favorite to my most favorite. So I'm gonna be sharing those. I've got 8 lovely perfumes sitting in front of me. Is it 8? Yes, 8. And if you are new, welcome. If you haven't subscribed yet, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Become part of the weird, wonderful family. I'd love to have you subscribe. For those of you that leave comments all the time, thank you so much. I love chatting with you guys, so feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to give this a thumbs up and yeah, all that good stuff. So let's get into this, starting with number 8. So first bottle, it is black with some red on the bottom, so it kind of transitions. And this is a Zara perfume called Red Vanilla. And I've reviewed this on my channel before. It's definitely an evening scent. And I think that's the interesting thing about, like a lot of times the deeper, darker perfumes are put in blacker bottles or black bottles. And personally, they're some of my favorites. So I anticipate having way more black bottles eventually. But this one is same thing. This one is a, it's got some raspberry, I believe, and some vanilla. It's kind of a deep, dark, sexy scent. I think a lot of people would like this one. The longevity is not too bad, like about 4 hours for a Zara perfume. That's not too bad. However, to me, this has a real artificial raspberry that leans to like a medicinal cherry cough syrup note. So I've put it on this card. Yeah. It's definitely not my favorite. I know lots of people have reviewed this and really enjoy it. And I can see why, because it is quite nice, quite sexy, and really a great budget-friendly option. But for me, it gets a little bit too cough syrupy or medicinal smelling, and I'm not crazy about that. However, in the dry down, once that raspberry settles, you get that vanilla, and the dry down's actually not too bad on this one. So the next bottle in my collection is La Femme Eau de Parfum by Armaf. Now this one, a couple different reviewers had just like talked this one up majorly, and so I'm like, oh, okay, I've got to buy it. So I got it. It's super affordable, like $25, so great price. And this one, I like the smell of it. It's got plum in it and a few other kind of darker berry notes. But to me, I notice it smells like apple to me. So that's not in the notes, but that's kind of what it smells like. And apple isn't always my favorite note in a perfume. Like the Be Delicious perfumes was never really crazy about these. This is warmer than that. And it is nice and sweet. It's got some vanilla or something to warm it up. But it's not my favorite. It doesn't really play well on my skin for whatever reason. But what I have been doing with this one is, it's MJ. She mixes Dylan Blue with Jessica Simpson's Fancy. And so I thought, well, I'm going to try that with this one because this one's kind of got apple. Jessica Simpson Fancy is kind of caramel. So I've been mixing the two together and it kind of smells like a caramel apple, and I think I like it. And the other thing with this one is I kind of think it's going to work better for me in the fall. So I'm going to wait and see how it is in the fall. And if I still am kind of like on the fence, I'm getting rid of it. So the next perfume that I have coming in at number 6 is Rebel Fleur by Rihanna. Now this is a celebrity scent, obviously, because it's from Rihanna. And lots of people hate this bottle. I kind of agree. It's kind of a little bit lame. It's supposed to be, and this helped, someone explained it, that this is supposed to be the stiletto for a high heel, which, you know, I can't really show you. But anyway, to me, it kind of looks like a bulbous Eiffel Tower, so it's a little bit awkward. I think it would make a great weapon too. This one would make a great weapon, but how does it smell? So this one, In the top notes, it's got plum and peach. I think there might be some currant in there. And then in the dry down, or in the mid, it's got coconut and some more tropical flowers. In the dry down, it's got musk and vanilla, some amber patchouli. And so this one, I think what I'm recognizing, so this has a similar note in it to this one, which is the plum. I think I'm just not liking plum. I think that that's the big thing. If it's got plum in it, I'm not crazy about it. So I don't know if it's the plum that's throwing me off, but honestly, I can't. I've tried this one quite a few times. People seem to love it so much. I do notice the coconut, and I like the coconut in it, but to me, that plum note is throwing me off. That's what I think it is. So lots of people, like Ollie's mom on YouTube here, she had said, oh, let it dry down and then you'll really like it. But to me, I still smell that plum kind of throughout the whole entire experience of the perfume, and then the musk kind of comes forward for me at the end. So it just doesn't sit great on my skin, and it doesn't make me want to sniff myself. Like, okay, at the end of the day, I want to put on a perfume that I want to sniff nonstop during the day, where it's really hard for me not to go like this during the day while I'm at work or whatever. It's hard for me not wanting to sniff myself in some capacity. If it doesn't make me want to sniff myself, I don't want to wear it, because really I'm wearing the perfumes for me. So this one is, I think that this one may go as well, although I'm trying to love it because so many people do. So don't negate this just because I don't like it, because lots of people love this. And again, this one's super affordable as well. So the next perfume on my list is beloved by many, very, very popular perfume, and it is Black Opium. Now this one is just kind of a beautiful standard evening scent that is mass appealing, and yeah, like you really can't go wrong with this one. It's a huge bestseller for a reason. This one has pear and pink pepper in the opening, as well as orange blossom, and then it's got almond, there's coffee, I think there's a bit of licorice in it, and then there's like vanilla, different woods, patchouli, that sort of thing in the dry down. So this one is really pretty. This one's number 5 on my list. It's nice, but for me, it's pretty generic. Like, it's well blended, definitely well blended, but it's more generic to me, and smells kind of, you know, like it's nice. It's nice. So I like it. It's nice. I think most people would really like this. But yeah, it doesn't like full on wow me either. But I think I would sniff myself with this one. Number 5. So the next 4 are absolute loves for me. So those 4 are like, yeah, the first 4 are kind of like, yeah. Now these 4, I love them. I love them. So coming in at number 4, it's kind of a cheat because this bottle has got duotones, but it's clear on the top and black at the bottom. This one is Fleur de Femme by La Rive, and this is a dupe for Poison Girl. And this perfume, I love it. I love it. Someday, like, I've got this whole bottle, so I'm going to use that up first. Although I've put a decent dent in it. So when I'm finished with this, I'm going to get Poison Girl just because I like the apple. But this one is such a great dupe. Lasts quite a long time on the skin. The opening, you're getting like peach, you're getting sour cherry, which really comes through. There's almond. So I'm noticing all of those. To begin with, it's like that just cherry, like kind of like a deep, luscious cherry, peachy, but mainly cherry, yeah, yummy fruits. So I noticed that in the beginning. I also smell that almond, and then as it dries down, you get some of the florals. I think there's probably jasmine in here. You get some florals, some spicy woody notes like cedar, and then in the dry down is musk, vanilla, and tonka bean. And to me, you notice that cherry pretty much through the whole entire, the whole entire time of the perfume. You notice the cherry, the almond, and then of course the vanilla. So I really love this perfume. To me, this is a great evening scent, although honestly, I'd wear it during the day too. Now this is one, this is one where, like, all these next ones are ones that I can't help but sniff myself. It is great. So love this. It's a dupe for Poison Girl. This was like $25, I think. So the company is La Rive. Great, great dupe. So yeah, you could give this a try or go with Poison Girl. But this is the bottle that has a little bit of black. So anyway, that's that one. Now coming in at number 3 is the newest perfume in my collection. And it is Starlight Shimmer by Michael Kors. And this bottle, first of all, is so beautiful. It's like, got these little sparkly, glimmery glitteries on it. It's just a pretty bottle. So the scent, like as soon as I smelt this, I had to have it. Where's the nozzle? So as soon as I smelt this, I had to have it. And then I realized that it's because it smells really similar to Sheikhoff Oud by Swiss Arabian. So this one, the notes are amber, saffron, and rose. But like it smells like there's an oud in there, but just a really light oud. So if you're not, like if oud is kind of something you're wanting to explore, this would be a good option even though it's not in the notes, because it smells like oud. It smells like a lighter, little bit sweeter, more feminine version of Sheikhoff Oud or Lancome's Oud Bouquet. So this one, it's just gorgeous. It's a beautiful evening scent, super sexy, super sultry. I'm in love with this one. So if you like Sheikhoff Oud, you would like this, although I don't know if you need both in your collection, although this to me is a lighter version. So where Sheikhoff Oud, you spray it and then you have to cough because it's like, it's almost like a gas. It's so strong, like it is super potent. This one isn't like that, and this is super long lasting as well. I am so impressed with this perfume. Love it. Love, love, love it. It's gonna be like my main fall perfume, I think. And this one actually, like if you like dramatic scents, you could wear this during the day and you're not gonna offend anybody because it's not got that big of a projection, but you're still getting that beautiful like rose saffron scenario that's just so sexy and delicious. Like this is awesome. Coming in at number 2, and this bottle, this is the most legit black bottle I have, is The Only One Intense by Dolce & Gabbana. Now this one, I've talked about this one enough. Oh, instantly I'm in love. Now this one has apple in the top notes, and then it's got coconut. I think there's orange blossom. This to me is what this is trying to be. I just think this is the sexiest thing going. It's just delicious and it stays delicious on my skin. It's like a boozy coconut. I say that all the time. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I've talked about this a lot. I'll leave a card up because I have a whole video dedicated to this one and The Only One. But this one I think everybody would love, and more people have tried it and they really do like it. So this is like a no-brainer awesome one to me. Oh, it's so good, so good. And like although I've worn this in the evenings in summer, I'm gonna wear this all through the fall and winter as well because it's cozy, it's boozy, it's coconut, it's delicious. I love it. Enough said. My number 1 spot goes to this little decant of Tobacco Vanille that actually Spicy Looks sent me. So this one I love, and I'll put the picture of the actual bottle. It's full on black as well. Tobacco Vanille is the most delicious thing ever. I can't wait to wear this one in the fall and the winter. To me, this one, you definitely get that tobacco, you get the vanilla through the whole thing, but there's just this extra little bit of deliciousness in there. And to me, it's the dried fruits. So I have smelt dupes of this, and I've never smelt anything that's come close to this one. It just smells amazing. This one's definitely unisex, but I just love it. I love the smell of that tobacco. It's so good. I could just sniff it. I could literally sniff this one all day. And the beauty of this one is that it lasts forever on my skin. So Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. Love it. Definitely glad I have this little decant. And absolutely my number one, even though it's in a yellow bottle. The actual bottle is black, so that's why I'm using it. So yeah, Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, amazing. So these are my 4 black bottle picks. Again, I love the deep sultry smells, and those last 4, Fleur de Femme, the Starlight Shimmer, the Only One Intense, and Tobacco Vanille. Definitely, highly recommend those. They're so amazing. But many people like those first 4 as well. So that's it. Thank you, Neesha, for tagging me. Hope that you guys have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.